Hello and welcome to Arise Football. So I'm sure you all have seen the news that Liverpool are gonna announce Iralla as their new manager. And what we've seen on the internet is a couple of Chelsea fans and other Premier League fans trying to insinuate that Liverpool may have been outsmarted by Chelsea, who made Xabi Alonso their manager a couple of weeks ago. And I'm wondering, what football brain are these guys using to postulate this whole narrative of Alonso being a better manager than Iralla? We're talking about someone in Iralla who has Premier League experience. We've seen what he's been able to do with Bournemouth. Apart from Bayer Leverkusen, where else has Xabi Alonso excelled? He had an amazing job at Real Madrid where he worked with some big name players, but he botched it. This is no attack on Xabi Alonso. I think he has great prospects and may do well. I understand that it would have been very ideal to have Alonso as a former Liverpool player return back to the club, but we have these things happen and there's really no guarantee that's going to work. Sometimes these things just don't work. When a former player returns, it's true, it's very ideal for him to have gone back to Liverpool and be a great manager that we expect him to be, but the club had other directions. And just to correct a few narratives here, Liverpool were never interested in Alonso. Liverpool were not in conversation with Alonso. Rather, Liverpool's sporting director had worked with Iralla at Bournemouth, and he's been talking to Iralla. And I can tell you one of the reasons why Iralla didn't choose or didn't accept other offers was because he was waiting for Liverpool, because there was still a little bit of uncertainty about Ancelotti continuing at the club. And for Chelsea fans who are pushing out this narrative, Alonso has a huge job to do at Chelsea, because he's walking into a club that seemingly has no direction, a club whose project is not understood even by people within the setting of the club. So there's really no guarantee that Xabi Alonso at Chelsea would be a success. I personally hope he would be a success because he's someone whose personality I love so much, but I can tell you that if he couldn't manage a big club like Real Madrid, there's no guarantee that he was going to work at Liverpool. And mind you, he succeeded at Leverkusen, and that was a club that had little or no managerial pressure. So can Alonso actually manage a big team? It's still yet to be seen, because we all know he botched it at Real Madrid. And I feel like Iralla, because he has Premier League experience, can go into this Liverpool team and actually do better. Remember, we all know Liverpool struggled this past season largely because the team was down from the start after losing Diogo Jota. It was very hard for that group of players to recover and for even Ancelotti to get the best out of them. But regardless, the club decided to part ways with Slot, and he's gone to pursue a new adventure with his coaching career. It's fine. But I can tell you, even if Xabi Alonso was still available, Iralla would be a better option for Liverpool for so many reasons, because we've seen what he's been able to do with the Premier League team, and you look at his style of play, his style of coaching as a manager. He's someone who gives me that Jurgen Klopp vibes. I'm not saying he's going to be as good or as successful as Jurgen Klopp, but as a Liverpool fan, Iralla gives me that Jurgen Klopp vibes with what he's been able to do at Bournemouth. So let's see who has a better season in the end between Chelsea and Liverpool, and then we can know which of the clubs made the better managerial decision.